But now to the angry families living next to half-built homes that drag on for years, even decades. As you're about to see, they're abandoned, trashed and driving down property prices in the area.
There's a house on my block that's abandoned and cold.
So I was 14 when it started getting built. I'm 27 now, so.
Moved out of it a long time ago.
They're the never-ending houses that spoil our suburbs.
So what do you think of this?
We're disgusted. We are disgusted.
Why are you disgusted?
Well, look at the filth, and if there was a fire there, it's not good.
Unsightly, a health risk, disgraceful and distasteful. Talk to the neighbours.
Away in the Bronx. Oh, sorry.
And our quick draw councils lightning fast to fine us for minor infractions. Do nothing.
I mean, that is beyond a joke now.
If it's not going to be completed or whatever, just demolish it. I'd be happier with a vacant block of land there than rubbish.
This house in Melbourne's Brighton was started in 1989. They built the pyramids quicker. Seriously, they took 20 years. This monstrosity is in its 24th year. It's a fire risk, it's a health risk, and it's driving the neighbours ratty.
Rats coming out and running along the lane.
Rats leaving?
Leaving in couple of occasions.
Well, so no self-respecting rat would want to live there?
Well, you might say so.
I just did.
Yeah.
Across town in Narre Warren, this disgrace has haunted the locals for 13 years. Nobody knows who owns it, nobody knows who's been building it. Nobody knows why after almost 5,000 days, it's still a work in progress.
We've tried to find out, but the council won't give us any details.
It's been under construction so long, it's being deconstructed by local hoodlums. Smashed, trashed and graffitied. Joy Harris has had enough.
If your lawns are too long or you've got rubbish on your nature strip and that, the council's soon there telling you to clean it up and everything, yet we've got to put up with this.
I don't know why they kept building with it, and I don't know how, even if where's the supervisor that's turned around and where's the City of Casey? I mean, they've done nothing about it, not once. But they'll come around and take, your rates and that, but they won't do anything about this.
Jared Lee says neighbours feel disheartened, dismayed and totally dissed by Casey Council.
I mean, usually when you buy a house, you look at the area and you go, right, I'm going to build a house around here because it's going to put value on it. I mean, this is only decreasing the value. It's not actually helping anyone out.
What would you say to the owner of this place?
Get rid of it.
Sort it out.
Pull it down. If you can't finish it, it's got to come down.
When's it going to be finished?
Not this week.
Not in the next 2 years, I reckon, by the look of it.
We'll see. But we've got a planning permit for another 2 years. So hopefully in the next 2 years we'll finish it.
In Sandringham, Nick is the owner. His attitude, you can all get nicked.
But it's been like that for a long time.
Yeah, because we had to stop work. And we had to amend the plans, we had to go to Vickhead, we had to do all the council meetings and everything.
Nick's half-built hovel was supposed to be a childcare centre. Now he says it's a monument to complaining neighbours.
So the neighbours have objected to the height, so it had to stop?
Yeah.
And you're not happy?
Of course I'm not happy. I'm paying holding costs there for the last 2 years.
It's happening all over. In the Sydney suburb of Glebe, this house is derelict because the owner keeps hitting brick walls with the council. In Auchenflower, Brisbane, this house was flood damaged 3 years ago, but there was no insurance. So it sits there, an eyesore. Neighbours are not impressed.
My dad went over and went upstairs to have a look and everything, see how much damage was done. And he went to open the front door and it just fell straight down. But it's also infested with termites and everything like that.
So what do you do with a property where the only thing outnumbering the angry neighbours are the cockroaches and the rats? Adrian Robb is the CEO of Bayside City Council.
We've looked at the powers that we've had. In some of these instances we've had legal advice as well, and we're just limited in what we can do.
We cannot understand it because if we have as much as an overhanging branch or if we in any way transgress the local bylaws, we will have a bylaw officer down here faster than a speeding bullet, and yet this has been on our corner forever.
We'll get complaints about overhanging branches. We ensure that all people exercise their responsibility for safe and clear passage on the footpaths. If we get complaints about rat infestation or some other hazard, we will always go and investigate.
Good about the rats, but what about this monstrosity? 288 months in the building and still unfinished.
We simply can't. We will investigate the clean-up, of course, and make sure that it's secure and it doesn't present a safety. That's the limitation of our powers.
But you can't make him finish it?
We cannot make him finish it.
You don't have that power?
No, we do not.
I think it's disgusting. Disgusting. You know, a good area, we pay our rates, top rates in Blackrock, and we've got to put up with that.
Come and talk to a council officer, investigate the capacity of the council, find out what action can be taken.
What do you think?
I think it's a renovator's delight.
So it could be there for another 2 years at least?
Looks like it will be. If you have an issue in your area, we want to know about it. Send us an email or just give us a call.